Everyone, welcome back to another edition of videos, and here we are in day number 3 of our puzzle solving adventures. Well, you can see here this is the puzzle. It is black to move in this position. Give it a pause, see if you can try and solve it. Quite a tricky puzzle, this one. We're going to go through the solution now in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the way to kind of solve this particular one is it's quite hard because there's lots of things going on in this position. You've got this white knight that's attacking both the queen and the bishop, and you can't just, let's say, capture this knight away as well. White will just simply recapture with the queen and hold a decent position. So you've got to find something that's quite spectacular here, and well, essentially what you want to try and do is pry away this queen from the defense of this knight. It's the only defender in this position. So if you can do that, then you're going to be able to capture this knight with a tempo on the king. So it seems pretty good. Now, when I first tried to solve this, I actually made a mistake here. I thought maybe a move like g3 would work here, but obviously this is a terrible move because he just takes the queen and it's all good. So you want to find another way that can try and push this queen away. Hopefully you've been able to find it. That move is queen to g6, a really good move. Quite a hard solution, this one. The point of it is this. Well, the white queen can't hold on to this knight. If, let's say, it moves up to here, then we simply take the queen. Take the knight, and we get a check on the white king. Instead, if, let's say, the white queen were to capture, this seems to be the most testing line and the line that's suggested in the puzzle, then now we can capture this first. We don't want to take here first because this is not a forcing move. White can move the knight away, let's say, or do something else. Here we come in with the check first on the white king, and in the solution it gives bishop to f2, so we still got to be a little bit careful here. We once again don't want to be tempted by taking this queen, as this will allow the bishop to take our bishop and actually be down materially. So here we now want to swap the bishops off, and after this we can now finally capture this queen. We're actually now up materially and we've got a good position here on the black side. So that's the first puzzle. Let's have a look at the second puzzle. Very tricky one, a composition, this one. That comes from the American Chess Magazine. So, as I say, the chess.com one's not too bad, but these ones, oof, very, very difficult, this one. I couldn't solve this one. And I'm a bit annoyed I couldn't get the solution to this one because it looks so simple, but it's actually quite tricky. So the stipulation is this. It is white to move and to checkmate in 2 moves. See if you can solve it. Okay, so we're going to now start going through the solution now. So if you haven't paused it already, please do, and see if you can try and solve it yourself. So in this position, you might be tempted to maybe take a queen here, but obviously, this is a great move and this will win in 2 moves or so, but it's not going to, well, it's going to win after like maybe 3 moves, I should say, but it's not going to reach our desired checkmate in 2 solution. Okay, the king just moves up. Where's our checkmate? There's no checkmate here on the next move. So we need to find something quite cunning to be able to do that. Same also if you just take the queen here. Doesn't work as well, the king just moves up and we haven't got a checkmate immediately here. So we had to come up with something quite amazing, and it's all basically, the solution to this one is all to do with this pin on this queen. So the queen can't move anywhere, or at least it can move, but it can only go along the first rank because of our queen. So the solution to this one is quite clever, and it's actually the move rook to g5 here. Now, well, actually it isn't rook to g5, and I'll explain why it isn't in a sec. I apologise. The actual solution is rook to g6, and rook to g6 is a really clever move because essentially all it's doing is just threatening to put the rook onto h5 with checkmate, and there's nothing that black can do. He can't take either of these rooks because of the pin by the queen, and if you take here, then obviously we win quite simply with rook on h5 checkmate. So it doesn't matter what black does here in this position. Let's say he moves all the way along here, for example. We've got simple checkmate there, and if, let's say, it comes here thinking, oh, I can block maybe the rook coming up here, it doesn't matter because we can still play this. This queen is still pinned on this first rank. So that threat is just too powerful for black to deal with. Final thing to have a look at is, let's say the king were to move up here. We actually have a very nice solution, and you can actually see why rook to g6 is so important. Here we can now play the stunning queen to h8 checkmate. Notice here that the two pieces, they're doing a lawnmower mate or a staircase mate, whatever you want to call it, along this on these two ranks. So two files, sorry. So here, as I say, it's very clever, this particular solution, but you might be wondering to yourself, why doesn't rook to g5 work? Because surely we've got the similar threat here, there's similar problems, if you come here, yes, absolutely, this is checkmate. But black has got a clever response here, and that's moving the king up to h2. And you'll notice that this solution doesn't work now. We can't move this rook because obviously there's a pin here from the queen, and if we move this queen up, it looks like it's checkmate, but black has got this stunning move. He can just sacrifice his queen, stopping the mate by just one move. So that is why rook to g6 has to be played first, followed by rook to h5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed these two puzzles today. I hope you're able to solve them. If you solve them, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know which of these you found hardest, or if you found these quite easy, whatever it is. And I'd love to hear from you. If you like what you see, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and I'll see you soon. Take care, bye.